Hello and welcome to a tarot session. This is the first time I have ever done one as of today, and this is for a yes or no reading. If you ever want to hear more, just reply in the comments, but so far have 3 groups. I will ask a question for the tarot, and then I will pull 6 to 8 cards depending on your answer. Now, let's start with group 1. Universe, what is the answer to group 1's question? Actually, let me just put it forward. Tarot, what is the answer to group 1's question? Okay, so we start with the Sun. So this seems to be quite a positive time for you. So the Sun takes all the negativity out of any of the other cards around it. So let's oh, the 3 of Cups. It seems to be a yes at the moment, but we're going to have to look over the other cards just in case there is. Queen of Cups. Now, this is a creative person. This very feminine person, possibly you, possibly someone else. But the Queen of Cups is very creative, so it could symbolize you or someone else in your life. We have the 6 of Pentacles, and as you can see, the merchant is giving things away to one of the beggars because he has a good idea of where he should spend his money. So it could relate to you with money, or it could mean something else. And we have the Queen of Wands. We have 2 queens. The Queen of Wands is a woman with pizzazz. She can be a very stern, upholding woman, but she has people who people, it could mean it could be a person in your life, it could be yourself. But if there are 2 queens, it does symbolize there could be some feminine energy around here. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, which means that you could be waiting for something. It suggests that if you're trying to take action now, it might not be the right time. So it suggests if you could wait, and then we could spring it into action. And we end off with the Wheel of Fortune. So all in all, it looks like a very positive deck. So whatever you're asking, it is positive. So we have a definite yes. I will say there is a definite yes. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. It's your own life, it's your own decision, but it does look like a yes. Just need to put all the cards back. Deck. And then we will move on to group 2. So, okay. Universe, what is the answer to group 2's question? few cards there. Universe, what is the answer to Group 2's question? Pretty much already seen them, so. Right. So we start with the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a bit of a difficult card because it can mean that you're holding on to your money, but holding on to things is not always a good sign, especially as it's followed by death. Now, death does not always mean a physical death. It can mean the end of things. So it seems to me that something is currently ending for you. Because it's near the beginning of the reading, I would say that it could mean a new beginning, but in other words, it could be associated with this card. Now, the King of Cups is a very kind and caring man. There's a little bit of emotion going on in the background. Cups are always very emotional, but he seems to be steadfast in his position. Now, this is followed by the Two of Cups, which represent a relationship or working together. This is followed by the Empress, so there's quite a bit of feminine energy in your life, I would say. Possibly someone you know, someone, it could even be yourself, but I would say there could be some abundance in your life. The Six of Swords could mean that you are moving on from something. Now, coming with the Death card, I would say that it means you are moving on from something at present, but you might carry some baggage with you. However, I like to see the card as a positive card because we're moving from turbulent waters into calm waters. And we finish off with the Eight of Pentacles, which could mean hard work. So I would say that something could be ending right now, but you are moving into something positive. It could mean a new job, it could mean a new relationship, it could be anything really. Put those cards away. Okay, now I ask the universe, what is the answer to group number 3? Universe, what is the answer to group number 3? We start with the Sun. The Sun is a very positive card. It means there is a lot of happiness involved. So perhaps you are being happy in your life at present. Next we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, it can represent a young person, not always young, but it can represent a young person who is very emotional. But they might not necessarily be emotional themselves. There could be a lot of emotion surrounding them. But the Page of Cups does usually represent someone young and carefree. Next is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles suggests hard work. Paired with the Page of Cups, I could say that this may be something to do with school or university. It could mean that we are currently looking at, and you see the Sun can represent child in there as well. So it could be a young child at school. I can't necessarily say right now. Now, the Page of Swords, this talks about communication, and for some reason it can also mean hairdressers. I have no idea why. It talks about communication, so you could be, say, applying for a university and you are waiting for the communication to come back. Now, that is followed by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords represents clarity, the beginning of a new idea. So I would say, if you're asking about the beginnings of something, that could be related to young people or school. It does look like a yes. And we finish with the Six of Pentacles. This is a lovely, happy reading. Now, the Six of Pentacles, it could mean that you're it means being generous, giving to others. So if you asked about money, or if you asked about schooling, it could mean that you're going down the right path. Now, that is all for today, and I am very glad that you chose me today. And if you ever want more from me in the future, just say so in the comments below. And thank you very much for this reading. Blessed be.